no one tells you about healing is how fucking lonely it is. They make it seem like it's this peaceful journey of self-healing and journaling and, just everything's just so perfect. No one tells you it's lonely. And not in a dramatic way, in that quiet, aching way when you feel like you don't connect with the same habits, the same people. It's like you're killing off your old self, your old version of yourself. And it's sad. It is. Because there was a person where you once knew and loved and now she's gone because you found self-respect. Healing isn't pretty. It's sitting in silence when you used to fill every single moment with noise. It's losing people you thought that would stay with you forever. It's choosing peace but still crying because chaos still felt like love. Well, used to feel like love. For a while, I thought something was wrong with me. Why does getting better, becoming better, feel like I'm falling apart? But I realized I wasn't broken. I was just outgrowing my old comfort zone. The version of me that survived couldn't come to this new chapter of my life. Old me could not come to this now chapter of my life. I had to learn a lot of things. I lost a lot of friends. I'm basically friendless, not gonna lie, because I refused to lose respect for myself, to think about other people's feelings. You start to realize that peace feels empty when you always felt like you was in survival mode. Start to understand that peace feels empty when you lived like you was in survival mode. That's the weird part about peace and freedom and, loving yourself and being in that era where you respect yourself. Feels very uncomfortable at first. It's like, am I supposed to feel this way? Am I supposed to feel like this? Because when your nervous system finally relaxes, your brain is telling you, mind doesn't know what to do with the quiet. When you start healing, you lose the part of yourself that tolerated chaos, that tolerated being ran over, the parts that made excuses, the part that thought, this is just how love feels. This is how love is supposed to be. And nobody really warned you about that. Warned you about transitioning from the chaos to the peace. And you're like, you're complaining about being at peace? No, I'm not complaining. I love being at peace. I love not fucking stressing every 10 seconds about what people think of me and, why this person isn't friends with me anymore. Like, I'm done. Like, I feel good. It just makes me sad because at a point when I was with those people, I was happy. I feel good. I thought life was great. I thought they was gonna be with me forever. I did. At first it feels confusing. You start going from always saying yes to no, and then people start pulling away from you. You start choosing silence over drama or arguing, and then you start distancing yourself because you want to not feel like you're looking over your shoulder all the time. And then people just start telling you that you've changed. Why aren't you acting the same? Why aren't you the same Leia? We have changed. You've changed. I've changed. We changed. And you're not available for pain disguised as love anymore. We're not doing that. We're not chasing people. It's making us feel unseen and unimportant. The truth is, the silence feels strange, especially when you spend your whole life trying to earn this love and earn love from people instead of from within yourself. And when you finally stop, your brain is like, what? Like, what? Silence is just deafening. And healing isn't just grieving, letting people go. It's grieving your old patterns of your old self as well. It's grieving your old version of yourself and realizing that the things that you thought loved you and thought that was great was actually hurting you. And it's a hard pill to swallow, okay? You don't have to make it seem like you're in this peaceful era of your life and you're just so happy. Yes, we are. But there are times just like, damn, Hey, having self-respect, it's a lonely process, okay? It gets lonely as fuck. Having self-respect for yourself, you realize that not everybody was riding for you. You start to miss your old self, the one who over-explained, the one who was cool, the one who said yes to everything, even though she wanted to say no. Do you really miss her? Or do you miss the idea of her? Quickly. The craziest thing is, you can't go back from healing. You can't be like, okay, I'm done with this healing, I'm gonna go back. You can't unlearn the truth. You can't unlearn the patterns of people. You can't unlearn that shit. It's ingrained in you now. It's gonna be hard to go and revert back to your old self. You can't go back to the version of yourself that's settled. Your brain won't allow you to do that. No matter how much you want to, it's not gonna work. And that's when the loneliness hits the hardest. Not because you feel alone, but because you're transitioning from your old self to your new self, and it's weird. It feels weird. It took me a long time to realize healing is not supposed to be instantly comfortable. It's a process. Healing isn't meant to be comfortable. It's supposed to be clarifying. You start seeing people differently. You start seeing yourself differently. You realize that peace doesn't always feel like peace at first. It feels like emptiness, like you're empty, and you know, maybe just life isn't just worth it, you know? That's what it feels like. You fall into a person and then, yeah, anyway, but when your nervous system finally calms down, you don't know what to do with that quiet, babe. You've been in fight or flight mode this whole goddamn time. Now you wake up and you don't gotta worry about shit. And it's weird. It feels good, you know it feels good, but it's weird. But little by little, you start to eventually enjoy your own company. This actually feels good as fuck. I'm actually enjoying this. And then one day it just clicks. You wake up and you realize you're not chasing shit but that money, okay? You realize you're the only person that really matters. Your emotions are the only ones that matter. Don't put your emotions to the side just to worry about someone else's that probably doesn't give a fuck about you, you know? Sometimes it's okay to be selfish. Free yourself from people that are meeting you halfway, that wouldn't even do shit that you would do for them. Free yourself. Healing made me lonely, but I'm okay now. I had my process of crying and feeling like I'd give up and I wanting to, you know, leave this earth, and eventually I just gave in and I built my relationship closer to God, and I'm making these videos and I feel amazing. But I get it now. Loneliness isn't a punishment. It's actually a blessing. The space gave me what I needed to finally move on. Gave me time to self-reflect. I realized I don't actually want my old version of myself back. I just like the idea of her. But that version of her was suffering and absolutely miserable. Now look at her now. Now it's your turn. Okay, sorry, I watched too much fucking anime. Y'all know that part in Deku? I don't know how old my audience is, but you know, now it's your, well, all my says, now it's your turn. Okay, anyway. Healing stripped everything away that wasn't meant for me. And that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing, guys. It's a good thing. They took that negative energy away from you. And what's left finally feels like freedom. We're free. We're free. If you've been feeling lonely throughout this healing journey, you're not broken. Nothing's wrong with you. Don't regret choosing you first. Don't regret it, because remember why you chose you first in the first place. Because that old version of you was suffering. It may have been fun sometimes, and you know, life wasn't boring, but at least your mind is stable. You know what? Stress raises your cortisol, and the cortisol is the stress chemical, and that can make you look tired. It can make your face puffy. It can just make you look uglier. We don't want to look ugly. So that's what I tell myself every time I think about stressing about an old situation or going back to an old situation. I was uglier. Okay? Do you want to get uglier or do you want to get cuter? Tell me now, quickly. Oh, okay. If it hurts right now, that just shows you that it's working. It just shows you that the process is working. The healing has started. And that's where the real freedom and peace begins. I love talking to you guys so much. Y'all are so sweet and nice and kind. Oh my God. See y'all in the next video. Bye.